There. Okay, we should be live now, which is good. I'm just checking that everything is fine. Yes, we're good to go. So let's have a look at this. Turn this up a bit. Right. Let's just make sure. There we go. We should be good to go now. Hello, Scaly Fox. Manna, how's it going? I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Okay, let's turn that down a little bit. And this one. And they can see what's going on properly. Right, so this shot today, it's this. God, we're lagging a little bit today. So it's basically a punch that I have to time out. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to duplicate these layers. And I'm going to merge them, so hopefully that will make it a bit easier on TVPaint to not absolutely freak out, because I have got a lot of layers. So this one, like that. Fletcher, Jolly Mercenary, how's it going? There we go. Devi, how's it going? I am doing good. It's pretty strange doing a live stream on a Sunday, so just gonna have to reduce that down a little bit. Music's. Let me know if the music is too loud or my voice is too quiet, whatever. But what is everyone else up to? How are we all doing? Oh, I just realised that's not on hold. Okay. So we've got this shot, the teacher is explaining something, and then the kids go to have a handshake, and the one in the middle punches the other kid, and the teacher's like, no. So this is basically just the rough animatic. I need to time it out, so you're going to see like the full animation process today. Hi Ed, how's it going? Yeah, so I think I'm going to start off with just some very basic shapes, just to get like the rough shapes and timing down, and then we can go in and add like some more details. The teacher is going to need not lip sync, but like a lip movement to make it look like he's talking, because this is just like a voiceover section really. So we're going to do roughs. So okay, so we want the teacher to have like a little bit of movement. So I don't think I actually designed him like a proper design, so we'll just give him like a rough non-descriptive body type for now. Elwyn, Tabazzo, how's it going? I hope everyone is doing good today. Okay, so I'm thinking this pose, and then maybe he raises his arm up and he's like the firm grip like that. Okay, so just like acting it out in my head. So this one, hold. I'm just going to set the layer to hold and then erase bits. Just give me a hand. So it's like mid-thigh is usually where the top of the hand ends. Yeah, that's about right. Let's lower that there. And let's give him a shirt and tie, because all my teachers always wore like a shirt and tie. Should we give him like very high trousers? Maybe. And a comb over. This is just like the rough. Design. So that's what it's going to be like. He's going to have a comb over. I know what that means. Bit rough, but it's okay. Why does the teacher look angry? So he's basically explaining something and he's telling us all how very important it is. So is TVPaint better than Animate? It depends on like what you want to do, because with Animate you've got like the vector tools, and well, it is a vector program. TVPaint is raster based, so you can't scale it up as much as you might want to without it pixelating. There's no rigging involved, so let's actually get rid of that. Yeah, so it is just all hand drawn, but there's both in Animate CC, but of course there's TVPaint is I'll pay once and that's it, and with subscription it's Adobe Animate CC is subscription. Okay, I want like a little bit of change in the body posture for that one. I think it's going to lean forward, but I'm going to use the warp tool to just sort of do it roughly, because I don't want to spend too long on the roughs. So, okay, so I'm going to pin like the hips, and then he's going to lean down. But yeah, it depends on like what kind of thing you want to do. I definitely recommend checking out like comparison tables for features and things, and seeing like whether that's the sort of program that you're after. Maybe he like steps forward a little bit in this one as well. What do you think? Steps forward. Okay, let's turn the light table tool on. We want like a little bend. Not like that. There. And I'm gonna need to warp it again because it's not quite. So this foot does need to come down. Oops. This bit here. So it looks like he stomps. Yeah, that's much better. So you've just got to make sure that your posing is like decent in the roughs. Just gonna change that there, and then maybe he'll have like a tie will be there. Let's see. David Animation, hello, how's it going? I hope the lines were okay. Hope you found one you liked. Andrew, hello. Also found out that TVPaint was used to make Hell of a Boss. Nice. I need to catch up on the new episode. Yep. Hi, how's it going? Oh, can I make the music a bit louder? Sure, of course I can. How's that? Is that any better? It's like a very... It's a very quiet stream. There we are. Let's see. Animated, Note Light, Pop Tart, hello. How's it going? I hope you're all doing good. This very... I was going to say rainy Sunday, but looks like the rain's gone away. It's starting to get out a bit better. What do I prefer, spicy or sweet? So I used to like really, really sweet things when I was younger, but I feel like I'm more of like a savoury person now, and I definitely like a lot of spice in my food. And not, not just salt like a lot of British people have. I really love an Indian food, Chinese, Mexican. I love Thai food. Just all of it is so good. The only thing I'm not keen on food-wise is seafood. I'm not like a big fan of seafood. Let's see. I'm glad it's better. Okay. Okay. So this hand, I think the shoulders might need to come up a little bit. Okay. So we've got him standing normally, and then he goes down and he's like that. Let's listen to the music. Okay, so this needs to go over here. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to move this over here because it's kind of the same pose, except I'm going to get rid of the arms. Use the warp tool again, like pin it in place. So his hips are going to be like slightly forward, head tilted back, and I think I want this leg to stretch out, just sort of like a in-between position from the slammed foot and then the regular pose. So we've got, so as he straightens back up, he has hands on his hips, like that. Okay, so this next bit is like after the reaction. So I think this point needs to stretch over and we'll have a frame between these two. And I'm thinking a circle here. So Katie, why do you choose friendly animation? You didn't like animation. Oh, so you mean like a detailed like style. I really like this sort of style of like cutesy kind of animation. it's not that I can't do anatomy and stuff, it just takes a lot longer, and for this style I want something fairly quick, or for this animation. God, I think it would never get done if I was doing like anatomy stuff for this. Okay. Well, the neck, the shoulders are going to come up, and there, and then we want this foot to slide back. So I want this to kind of be like the same position. So we've got a nice little movement like that. Jess got my first tablet and XP pen out of 12. Nice. I'm using like the kind of same one. Hang on. TVPaint is a animation program. Yeah. Paid program. That's the one. I'm not fully awake yet, despite it being 2:30. No worries, Scaly Fox. I hope you have a good day. Josh, how's it going? Should we make an acoustic panel or DIY one? Depends on like how good you are with DIY, like whether you want to take the time to make them, and like what prices and stuff are. So you could take a look at what paid panels that are available that you can just buy, and then you can look at materials and see whether it's going to be more or less expensive. It depends on like whether you have the funds. So if it doesn't matter and you want a project, they're quite fun to do, and you get to customize them with like the fabric and things. But if you want something that's just ready to go to hang up, you can totally do that. You don't need acoustic panels at all, but it depends. Again, it depends on like what you want. I really enjoyed making them. I think like this. So this arm should be like about there. Okay, so let's do the tie. Oh, the tie is way too short. Like that. Let's see. Yeah, no worries. Washer, hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Okay, so I definitely want like a frame between these first two. Okay, just checking everything's okay. Oh my god, you're streaming, Anima. Nice. Hello, Colourful Element. How's it going? Hope you're doing good. Have I tried the beta version of Critter 5? I haven't. I didn't realise it was coming out so soon. Did I ever use Critter? Yeah, I've made a couple of tutorials on Critter, but I tend to use TVPaint because the program is actually made for animation, and it's not a drawing program that has animation tools. Plus, it tends to be a bit smoother and like more functions. Okay, let's play it, just check it through. Okay, I think maybe a 4. And then I think what I'm gonna do is maybe use the perspective tool and stretch it up a bit so we've got like that bounce. And then here. And then in this frame, I'm going to use the bounce to go down. Oops, wrong frame. This one. There. Let's try this. Like that. Let's see. Sweet cereal, how's it going? Burfin, Les, Amin. Dev, how's it going? No, TVPaint is free for Android. It's not free for Mac or PC. You have to buy it. So far so good on your PC. Nice. I'm glad it's like working for you. Big up from Algeria and thanks for all your talks. Ah, thank you so much. I'm glad that the tutorials are helping. So okay, so we've got like this one. I think I want him to like wave his hand. Maybe here. Or actually, if I do that, then his hands can start like up. Probably do like a 4. What I usually do is I will sketch out some poses and then time them once I like listen through my audio. So I used to think that you had to get it right like first time. You don't. It's all good. I want the hands to come in a bit. So maybe that. Okay. I'm gonna just might draw his shoulders up a little bit. And then the head is going to come down. Sometimes you don't have to redraw like the whole pose. It's just adjusting very small little sections of the drawing. Let's turn that off and have a flick through. Maybe a one there. And then I'll adjust his shoulders on this one as well. And I also want to adjust his head again. Move it down to that same position. No. Let's see what this looks like. So I did take some, I don't like the shoulders up actually. Sometimes it just doesn't work out, but I did take some reference for this. Let's have a look at chat. yeah, so TVPaint is on Android and it's free. Last time I checked, I don't actually own an Android tablet, so I've never used it myself. Katie, how do you animate a walk cycle, or did you make a tutorial about it? It's on my list. Once the story time and all the tutorials like associated with that are finished, I'm gonna do like more basic ones and walkthroughs and stuff. I've got my newest video was on 2D effects and things, so I did some smoke and some sparks and some debris animation, and I put the files up on my Gumroad for free if anyone wants to download the PNG sequences, and you can basically put those PNG sequences into any animation program including Critter and go through them if you want to check those out. But all the links are like in the description of the new video. What was I going to say? But yeah, definitely going to move on to some more basic tutorials with like files that you can download and things to see how we do it and just go through it properly. What program do I use to composite my animations? So sometimes I'll do it in TVPaint, but the rest, if there's any like very complex camera moves, it will all be in Davinci Resolve. I would use After Effects, but I don't like paying for subscriptions, so I'd much rather pay once for a program than do like a subscription. So okay, I'm just gonna go, nope, 9.3. Let's try this. I might make this into a smear actually. So as you can see, I'm just doing like a couple of lines. Sometimes it works like that, sometimes it doesn't. I think that needs to be a 2. I'm going to use the warp tool because I feel like he needs to stretch up and back. So that's one. Okay, let's try that. Yeah. Such a simple little move. Let's see. Sweet cereal, thank you. I am very good, thanks. Will I upgrade my PC in the future? I only recently kind of built it, so it's good for now. I don't really want to spend any more money on it. That was, yeah, it was 1,500 when I bought all the pizzas. Pieces? Oh my gosh, what is going on today? So look, I recently downloaded TVPaint onto your smartphone. Nice. I didn't realize they did it for smartphone. What do I think about Adobe Animate? Why do I use this program? No worries. So I use this program because it's what I learned with at uni. It's what I was, yeah, it's basically what I learned animation with. I bought the program while I was at uni and I don't want to waste the purchase, so I still use it. It is really good. It was built and made for animation, and a lot of studios use it, like Cartoon Saloon. They use a combination of TVPaint and Moho's for the rigging. But yeah, I'm used to TVPaint. I am going to take a look at some other programs soon as well. Let's see. Kizzy boy, no worries. Literally, guys, if you've got any questions, put them in the chat and I'll look up and give them a read. Wolfgon, how's it going? How big is my screen tablet? It's the 13.3 inches from XP Pen. I was looking at getting a larger one at some point because the amount of toolbars and stuff that I have on my screen now is a bit ridiculous. How to draw bow ties. A circle with two triangles, a triangle either side. From Thailand, nice. Yeah, honestly, it doesn't matter what program you use as long as you enjoy using the program and it works for you. Like, if you're used to using Flipperclip, like, there's no reason, unless you want to buy or try another program. Like, if you're happy with Flipperclip and you can make everything that you want to make on a program that you use, is fine. Ava, thank you so much. I'm glad you liked the video. In the beginning, if Critter didn't work on me, I might as well use Clip Studio Paint X. Maybe wait for them for the sale. Yeah, I bought their EX version and I've used it a couple of times for drawing. I haven't got around to animating it properly yet. I need to do that. But I really like Clip Studio. So good. I hear you on paying for subscriptions. They are brutal. Look at Davinci. Yeah, so Davinci Resolve is free as well. I use the free version. It's got absolutely everything I need, Andrew. So honestly, I probably would. I probably will pay for it for the upgraded like studio version at some point. But at the moment, it's got everything I need. Okay, so we've got that bit, and then we've got this section. So I'm just gonna circle the head. There's like a little template. He's got like a fancy comb over going on. And I'm just gonna move that down here because I'm basically going off the animatic at the moment, like this. But I want to kind of keep the proportions of my rough stuff in mind. So his hands are here. And then, let's see. So the shoulders are going to be here. They're going to be slightly tilted out, the body. I might need to move him that way so his center of balance isn't off. So the knee is down. Like this. I mean, if it's I can always like fix it later. But these are just my roughs. And if that tie is a lot bigger. Oh, I pressed the delete frame rather than undo. I'm still getting used to having recalibrated the, what are they called? Buttons on the side. I use CaliPeg to animate. It's easy and quite good. I love CaliPeg for the iPad. It's such a good animation app. I need to do another video on that because they've updated so many different features and stuff recently. Well, in the last year, they've got sound now. They've got transform and like keyframing. Forever impressed with CaliPeg and the team. Honestly, so good. Mr. Tails, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm so glad that you like the videos. So here, flipping back and forth helps with like getting proportions and stuff. So that's much more in proportion. It's not like so how did they do that last time? So I'm just looking at myself in the webcam like, so the shoulders, yeah, the shoulders are up. Just gonna do a There we go. I'm not too sure on like what the face is going to be for this one. This face. This one. Maybe closed eyes. And then we want this. Like that. So he's gonna have like a move the mouth in this, but and then this one, we want kind of like the posture of this one. So I'm just going to copy and paste that. Play it through for a second. Do I play Roblox? No. I don't usually play like mini games. I'm usually working or doing something outside. My family try and drag me out of the house as much as possible. How to not be lazy when you make animation, because I'm always lazy when I start to make it and our project is still in whip. That's such a mood, honestly. I live stream, I tell my friends about it, and then they're like, how's that getting on? I'm like, I'm working on it, and then I have to because I've told people about it. Yeah, I'll set myself a project, break it up into smaller chunks and assign those chunks to individual days, like during the week, so it's like a more manageable thing. And then if I do at least one thing a day, I don't feel guilty or beat myself up about it. Davinci Resolve is not working on my PC. I use HitFilm as have you updated to the new version? Because they try to get me to update, but I don't usually update until it's like a solid version that's been out a while. Use Toon Boom, nice. Blender is a good shout. I saw a couple of like job applications and things, or like call outs for Blender animators. So so good. It's getting popular like in more circles, which is nice. Okay, so this one needs another frame between here, and I think we're gonna like stretch up. And super rough. Here. Actually, just copy and paste. I'm gonna warp the perspective up a little bit. Use the warp tool, pin the feet in place. Move the waist. And then tilt the head back. So see how that looks. Much better. That's a bit fast. So I'm going to keep those on 3s. I usually do like a mixture of sort of holds, I guess. A mixture of exposures. That's the correct word for it. yeah, when I'm working. I like a little bit of variety. Don't have to stick to one thing. It's this section that's bothering me. Maybe a 4 actually. Okay, yeah, nice. So I'm gonna do a smear frame for this one. So this pose is gonna go into this one. So I'm gonna do a much longer. Actually, I need this one to go down a little. Use the perspective tool. What's that look like though? That's not too bad, but I do like a smear frame, so. It's like my favorite bit. Just being able to like stretch things out is really, really fun. Draw a couple of little lines across here. So you know when you shake like your hand in front of your face, it blurs a little bit. That's basically what a smear is. Or like what you would draw as you see it. And then we want here. I'm just going to make the legs follow both of these. And then stretch out the tie a little. So let's turn off that. Huh, okay, maybe. What does it look like if I do this? That looks much better. Let's see. Let's have a look. Jay, how's it going? Nash, hello. Give some advice on how to learn storyboarding for animation. Mr. Creative, you're going to want to check out my video on how I storyboard. And that's in How I Made This series. Oh, hang on. I have a command for that. There we go. That should come up in a second. Nash, I use TVPaint. Simona, how's it going? I hope you're doing good. Is animation in Davinci possible? It's more... So it depends what type of animation you're thinking about. They have something called Fusion, which does like titles and things. And so you can get like text come in and then another bit pop up. But the way you're thinking of it probably is that if you draw individual frames or like drawings and then you put them together and time them out to audio, so you're more likely looking at like an animatic kind of thing. But yeah, let's see. Dark Lord Animations, hi, how's it going? Do I have a favorite thing to animate? Dialogue, acting, or fight scenes? I really like lip sync. It's one of my absolute favorite things to do. Hang on. I'm just gonna have a look at Stream Elements. It seems to be going ham on like the bands and things and timeouts. Stream Elements. It's how I get like my overlay and stuff. My dashboard. Let's see. Let's see if that works. Hopefully it'll calm down a bit. Let's see. Ah, thanks Josh, I appreciate that. I always make my necks or legs too big. Any suggestions? Maybe have, like, if you're doing a character that you have to draw like a lot, or you're gonna draw a lot, maybe have a character sheet or like reference to look back at. Sometimes I'll put them in like a new layer and set it to hold on like a low opacity over like here, so I can look at them and draw them over here. Yeah. This one is not quite what I wanted. Yeah, so just refer to like a reference. Sometimes if I'm really unsure about, where is it? This one. If I'm unsure about like the width of the arms, I will have, I think I deleted it, but I used a really massive brush to sort of go over the arms and stuff, just to make sure that they were like the right width and thing all the way through. Do you know what I mean? Is a walk cycle a good place to start animating? Yes. So you want to take a look at the 12 principles of animation, and they have a lot of different examples in those videos, like a change in expression, bouncing balls, pendulum swings, walk cycles. My first animation was a walk cycle, so as long as you do like a little bit of something to animate, and then you just keep building on it, because you don't need to do like a full film production straight away. As long as you get started, you'll be great. Did I go to school to animate? Nice. Yes, I did. I studied for 3 years, and it was a lot of fun. But yeah, you definitely don't need to go to school to learn how to animate now. There's a lot of courses and stuff online. I think his other leg is going to come over. So just changing my mind halfway through. Maybe like this, so he's got like the foot is up. Like that. And then the arms are going to come forward. Okay, so that's like the main bit for this character. I think what I'm going to do another smear. I love a smear. Just like one on the arms. So, oh, actually, there, one there, one there. Like this for the hands. Two. then we're just gonna make sure that they look all right. There we go. Okay. Okay, definitely need another frame here. Actually, maybe this hand can go like this. God. Some of the frames look very, very bizarre. These will be like proper fingers eventually. Maybe not either of those. Although, if I did this and then redrew that one with slightly different hands. So what does... Yeah, okay. So like a hand between each of these. Do I recommend any art colleges? I want to go to one so I can improve on my animation. I'm in the UK, if that helps. So those like a really tough question because there's a lot of different places you can go to, and some of them specialize in certain types. So there's some that specialize in 3D, like Bournemouth, and I think they specialize in 3D. They used to. I went to NUA and I got to try a bit of everything, but there are other courses and stuff like around the country. The best way that I found, like how to narrow it down, was campus tours and things. It is a bit annoying having to like travel everywhere that you want to go, but also like a nice little test to see whether you can fit in with like the staff or you like the surrounding city and things. Definitely look at previous students' work so you can get an idea of like what the graduates are like. Yeah. Let's see. I think those need to go there. But yeah, so the way that I decided on what uni I was going to go to was just taking a look around like campus. Though I went to NUA and I walked around the campus and stuff, and I went to a couple of lectures, and I was just like pretty immediately I was like, I got a good vibe from the people I spoke to. The students seemed pretty happy with what it was and what they learned, and I liked the show reel and stuff, so I was like, I'll go here. But it's mainly a benefit to going to a school is that if you're not good at learning on your own time in your own environment and you can't be self-motivated, a school like me, I find it really helpful to have that structure. But there are a lot cheaper ways to learn animation. Like you could take like an online course and it'd still be cheaper than the £9,000 a year tuition that you'd pay. Or is it £9,250 now, which is crazy. Yeah. I miss the classroom environment. Yeah, that is what I miss. I do really like working with other people who have like the same interests and, you know, just are working on like the same projects. That is what I miss. There's also the networking side of it is very important. Like in-house in uni, it's very easy to like make friends and have other students like vouch for you or let you know about jobs and stuff. I've been recommended for like a few before, so like just because I've known people, or they're like, we've got this job coming up, do you want it? Teacher expression is so funny. I'm glad you like it, Andrew. What animation movie or series have I watched last? So I just finished My Hero Academia with my nephew. And then before that, I finished Demon Slayer. I'm going through my list on Netflix, basically. I'm almost caught up on Hilda season 2. And I started watching. I watched like half an episode of something. Something so helpful. What is it? It's like the adult animation made by the same people who did Regular Show on Netflix. Almost Time, About Time, something like that anyway. Okay, let's try that. And this one needs to go up. It's the middle. Oh, that's why. Perspective. And on this one, I think the arms need to go like this. Okay, let's play it through. But yeah, a lot of the time when I'm animating, especially when I first started out, I thought I had to animate everything and that I couldn't have like any pauses, like everything had to be moving like all the time. Does not. So how's it going? Close enough, that's the one. Did you say creative projects? Yeah, so I love Regular Show, it's so good. Masahisa Films. Name rings a bell, but if you've come to any of my live streams, you know I'm not good with names. JG Quintel, yes, he has a show on Netflix. Yeah, it's close enough. It's like it's obviously a bit more mature than what Regular Show was, so. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, so this character is done, I think. And then I think at the end he's gonna the mouth is just gonna move just to keep it going. Maybe a 3 and a 2. Okay, nice. Right, let's do the other character. So I'm just gonna make this teacher. So new rough. Punch boy. You can call that good boy. Okay. So punch boy is this one in the middle. Just gonna do the same like non-body shape outline thing that I've got going on. All the little hands. So this frame is here. And then this leg is going to have to move around. Like this. Actually, maybe. We'll keep it as it was in pose 1. Let's get rid of these legs. And just draw them over the top. So like that, and then he turns. I think yeah, so let me just have a look. Yeah, so in my reference video, this guy looks down at his hand, so I'm just gonna turn it. And I'm gonna erase his hand as well. And when you shake hands, it's your right hand, isn't it? So it's this one. I actually don't need to do that. I'm just going to copy that over. Just going to move the arm over here. Draw that first so I know where to look. Then he's going to look back at the teacher. And then this one is going to go there. Here. And then for this one, his hand is gonna, so it's gonna come down and then up, so down, and then if I hold that, I can just erase the hand, make a couple more frames. Oops. Have I ever watched Adventure Time? Yes. It also happens to be my favourite art book that I have as well. I haven't finished like the whole series, But... And I haven't seen any of the new movies. I saw that they announced there was going to be like a new not Bee and Puppy Cake, Fiona and Cake show. So I think in this one I want the bend down. So he's going to have a little step forward. And then I don't entirely know what this pose is. Like here. Like this. Oh, saving. Let's have a look. Regular shows my childhood favourite show. I'm definitely going to check that on Netflix. Oh, nice. Kaya, welcome back. Mr. Deaf, hello. Finally, okay, yeah. How did I get monetized so fast? It took me a year, 2 years to get monetized, so it wasn't fast, but I had to reach the 1,000 subscribers threshold. I had one video just pop off, and by that time I had like a backlog of videos. You don't even see half of the videos I made on the channel because I hid most of them, because looking back I'm like embarrassed about them. I'm like, oh, they're bad. There's a lot of speed paints and things, but when my first video popped off, people watched the other ones, and that's how I got to the 4,000 hours. But yeah, I've been trying to monetize my channel for 8 months. Have you got all the requirements, like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours? What's the possible length of 3D animation that could be made on Critter, or is it only good for GIF? So you can't do 3D animation on Critter. It's 2D, and also depends on like the specs of your PC or laptop or whatever that you're working on. I'd recommend doing shots and things in like smaller. If you're gonna make like a whole animated film, you're going to need to separate out the shots rather than having it just in one project, because that file is going to be massive. It's going to slow things down. Yeah, so break it up into sections, into shots. How much time do you think I will take to finish this animation? So it would have been done by now if I hadn't been making videos and stuff on it. I'm hoping it'll be done for October. Because I'm not going to say earlier than that, because that's just unrealistic with all the stuff that I have to do. So I love when I do a clean up line up phase, as I know I'm close to finishing the animation. Yeah, I really like colouring. So it's so easy. It's just so quick. So Right, let's do this. get rid of that one actually, and then do a 2. That might be too much of a stretch. It's difficult to do the punch because there isn't. Right, I'm gonna do the other character here. Just so I can do like the character interaction. He's gonna have his hands behind his back. So we got this one. He's just gonna be smiling. And then at this point, the kid sticks their hand out and he's like, yeah, let's shake hands, be friends. Oh, and it's his right hand as well, so it's like, oops, there. So I think the elbow needs to go up a little bit, like a more sharp. Let's see. Rodrigo, hello, how's it going? Oh, you haven't got the... Yeah, so Kai, you need to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, so. Runal, no problem. I don't know what's going on today. I've had food, I've had a drink, and words. What is going on? Oh, nice. How are you finding Adobe Animate? I think he needs to lean forward a little bit as he puts his hand out. He's like, shake my hand. We're gonna be best friends. I might have his little leg come up a little bit as well. I was trying to see. I might have it as like this one. Have them like sparkle a little bit. It's like best student. And keep his legs normal. Just have him lean forward. 3, and then have that hold. Let's just check, make sure everything's all right. All good. Nice. Kitty, how's it going? Not too sure what you mean by that, genuinely. Do you mean like, is this a personal project, or is this like, because this is a personal project, it's not like freelance, so. Let's see, make sure I've got everything. Okay, and and saving. Hacker Charmer, how's it going? Love animating. Same. And I also hate it a lot at the same time. Okay, let's see. What does that look like? So I want them to have like, I feel like the punch needs to be later. Oh, not like that. There, maybe. So this one, there. So as long as there is something going on at each point and it doesn't make the animation look like super static, it's gonna look all right. Right, so back to this one. So because now we've got this character in place, I'm just gonna his punch, like his fist is gonna be like there. So his head is gonna be like here. I want its head there. Just to sort of like wing it a little bit. Maybe bent a little bit so it's like under his jaw. And then this next one, the fist is going to be like up. Then the leg is going to come in. And then this one, this kid. Actually, if I draw over the top of this one, then I can get the body shape. And I can move it and it'll be easier. Joking, don't take. Oh, okay. Do I recommend Critter? If you're looking for a free program, sure. It's free. Some like the audio isn't great in it, but it's worth a try if you don't want to spend any money. Like if you're not afraid of like technical programs and stuff, I try Blender. That's also free. If you're looking for like a 2D program, I mean, you already use Adobe Animate, so to be honest, I think Critter might be a bit of a downgrade for you. Danimations, how's it going? Okay, so I want this one, we need sort of like a reaction. This one, sort of like bending. Like this. Let's try that. How does this look? Okay, that's not too bad. I've never used Blender. So Blender is free. They've got a grease pencil tool, which is their 2D animation stuff, and like combining 2D and 3D is pretty popular now. There's just like a lot that you can do with it. So I think with an editing software, the Audio and Creator can be good. So what I would, if you're trying to like animate to music, I'd recommend doing an Animatic first and using like a free editing software or storyboarder. So you can either use Storyboarder or Davinci Resolve, both are free, and you can just time out your storyboard panels in that to your music and then export that as like a PNG sequence that you can then take into Cricut, and that'll have all your timings there so you know when each thing is going to happen and you don't have to rely on a glitchy audio. Okay, so this guy then needs to zoom out a frame. So he's going to go up. It's going to go here and then just have his legs like that. Let's try. Is that not fast enough is the question. Okay, I might have this one last for 3, 2, 3. Just let's see what that looks like. Animating more than one character, like animating characters interacting with each other, is actually like really hard because it's just so. This is like you've got to think of where each character is going. And at different points, because you're managing multiple poses, multiple expressions. If they do something like this, like if he hits them, I think this one needs to go longer actually. Undo and stretch that one out a bit. That's why I do it in sections. Okay, so I think I don't want that pose. I think I just want him to be like, have his hand out. Let's turn these off so I can see what's going on. And then I think the teacher is gonna flip out here. Okay. It's just a lot of like little adjustments and also what's throwing me off is having the animatic underneath being too bold. There's something not quite right about that timing. Okay, so maybe as he turns, this guy is going to be like here. He's going to stare at it for a bit longer. And now I'm going to need to adjust the teacher as well because So about here, he's gonna do maybe there actually. Okay, let's see that one. And then I've got to do like the middle character where he steps forward and then turns around. The teacher is like, no. Okay, that is out of time with the punch. Move that there. What is it doing? Oh, I've moved it too far along in the wrong place. Love it. Do I use a MacBook? So I'm using PC at the moment. I had a MacBook Pro that I bought in like 2013 when I went to uni. And that really struggled with like some of the bigger projects that I had. I've recently bought the new M1 MacBook Air. So that's not for like any animation thing. That's just for like a tiny bit of editing and sort of like admin stuff, so scripting, answering emails, and just being able to like travel with it. That's what it's for. But yeah. Mabel, how's it going? Okay, is the animatic the same to post animation? I'm confused on how the animatic works. So it's not exactly. So there are some boards, especially if you look at like TV production animation, some of the board artists really go for it when they're animating, and a lot of it, like their first pass of boards and animatic will be, it'll look like full animation, which is crazy. That's like a whole other topic about how overworked some people in the animation, a lot of people in the animation industry are. But so if you're interested, I go over like storyboarding and animatics and everything in my How I Made This series. They're super short videos just explaining how I make stuff, and basically I'll do the storyboards and then I'll take those boards and time them out to music or any like voiceover or audio or stuff that I've got going on in either an editing program or TVPaint, which was my animation software. But basically timing your storyboards out to the music or whatever that you've got going on in the audio helps set like a base for your animation and your timing. So once you've got the animatic done, you can then split it into shots and animate on top. So animatic is separate for like your keys and stuff. Oh, David, thank you so much. I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. I really enjoy chatting to you guys on stream because I would have wandered off by now. I'd have been like, it's enough work for today and just left. Sunday is usually my day off, but since I didn't stream yesterday, I was like, I'll do it today. I use Critter a lot and think there is no program have a lot of brushes and best shortcuts I've ever seen, but the problem is the audio, like you said. Yeah, so Critter has like such a good range of brushes that for a free program, a free drawing software that has animation tools, there's not like a lot that can compete with it other than yeah, so there's not a free program that can compete with Critter, but there are like paid ones that I prefer. But yeah, like you don't have to have like a paid program. Like if you like Critter and you like whatever you're using, that's good enough, honestly. I'm not sure. Maybe they should be 2s. Oh, there is just something. There is just something about that punch that I just really love. Maybe like that. Just gotta like make sure that the timing is I think the pause, I do like the long pause though. And I do need to finish off the ending. Okay, let's have him step and go across. That's very helpful, thank you. Oh, no worries. I'm glad that you found it helpful. So we want this to come down. This foot here is gonna swing forward and be like, he's gonna do like a one knee. Okay, that needs a keyframe between them. So the head's gonna go up because we like a nice arc. So the body is here. And this leg is gonna, wrong keyframe, wrong key shortcut. Like this, and I can get rid of this section. Everyone's like coming back and they're like, hi, I'm like, busy. I'm animating a video about foods. Yeah, I read your script, it's nice. I need to make a food video because I want to do some actual like Ghibli inspired food animations. Hang on. Cool. Family making noises. Like, brr, brr, brr. I think they're trying to be on stream. Breadcrumbs Animations, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you're enjoying the videos and the stream. Okay, so these need to be, I'm thinking 3. And then this one there. So I'm just going to shift the perspective down. So we've got like a little bounce. And then this one, the arm is going to come down. And then he's going to look back at the teacher. Like, just got to remember where the elbow is. There needs to be a key between these two. Like this. Let's have a look. Have I ever used OpenTunes? I just downloaded it yesterday and I can't find the opacity. Oh no, I haven't used OpenTunes yet. It is on my list. Honestly guys, my list is so long. I have, hang on. This is like the amount of videos that I want to do this year. So I've done 2, like recently. I've made like more videos than that this year, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 videos that I want to finish by the end of the year, including the story time. So yeah, I haven't tried OpenTunes. You might want to try the YouTube channel Noble Frugal Studio. It's like his icon is like an apple, and if OpenTunes doesn't work out for you, you might want to check out Tahoma 2D, which is kind of like an offshoot of OpenTunes, like an adaptation of it. Oh my god, that's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of frames, if that's what you meant. I might actually not do the Neelan one. He might just spin. Yeah, he might just spin. Okay, so down. Oh, there, that child has no neck. Okay, cool. Actually this, gonna make sure. And then this one comes down. Yeah, because it's the right hand that you shake with. And I think it's the fact that I've also given him a neck. Right, let's give him some hands in this one. Oh, actually, this one needs to come back a little bit. I'm still learning things. Yeah, no worries. I'm still learning to animate and stuff, so it's all good. And but yeah, if you ever have like a video request, leave it on like my newest video and then in like a comment, and I make sure that I answer those and I go through them and I write them down. So I've got like a ton of videos on the list already. There's something about that one. I'm gonna redraw it. Okay, and then maybe oops. Actually, let's do this leg first. So the shoulders are going to come down. The head is going to be like down here. Like that. Maybe down a little bit more. What's that look like? Okay, let's do the arm. I think the hand is going to be closer to the body. Let's turn that off. Maybe there. And then one where he's like, here. And then if I go back to the last one, I'll just use the transform tool and drop it down a little bit. And then we've got that nice pop. And then he's gonna look back at his teacher. And the arm is like that. The arm is gonna drop down a little. Get to see all my concentration faces. And then he's going to stand up. And he's going to go back to this pose. You can see the width of the legs has changed slightly, but I'll make sure that they are consistent in like the cleanup stage, like when I go over the top and add like character details and stuff. So, Complexity Ross, thank you so much. I'm really glad you like it. I think the head is gonna be up a little bit, so I'm just gonna trace over this. He's got like the tiny ears. And then we've got this. This way. Let's make sure this leg is properly done. That needs to go for a 2 or a 3. So this one definitely needs a frame between. Oops, let's just draw over the top of this again. It's maybe not, the eyebrows not like quite the right expression. Okay. There. And then, so we've got the shoulders, and this, he's gonna twist, so this leg is like coming around. Just trying to work out posing a little better. So we got this leg, and it slides in front. Like that. Then this one, he's gonna be like this. Because I can see it like all in my head, so Just need to make sure. So where have we got to? There's all these frames over here. Let's play it through. That's way too quick. Might do a smear frame here actually. Save me the hassle. Yeah. Actually, if I do it like this. Stretch the neck over. Like that. Much better. And then I want, so those should be a 2. Okay, play it through. Astronomy Cow, how's it going? Funnest entertainment. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that you are enjoying the stream. So, let's try that. No, I think the smear, like as much as I like a smear, that needs sort of like a bit more of a slower movement, I'd say. Baby Fox, hi. I'm glad that you like the animation. Toki Doki, hello. How's it going? Hope everyone is enjoying their Sunday. Let's see. Maybe this little guy needs a... Right. So they are going to blink in this, and the teacher is going to have some mouth movements. Maybe the teacher grabs him. Okay. The teacher is going to grab him, so that's going to be like a double smear. So the teacher's going to grab the kid and pull him back. Let's do his like a little comb over. And then So the kid is going to have to be... I'm going to make sure I'll draw the kid on a separate layer. Three. There. And he's going to need like movement lines as well. So the teacher's like hands. It's quite like scary. Like a smear frame. Horrifying, really. Let's see. There. And then we've got the tie. And then I'm just going to move this frame over. There. And there, because he is a bit far away. So, do you see what I mean? Looks a lot better. Jerry Monster, hello, how's it going? Yeah, I saw he was making an animated series using OpenToons. Welcome back, Jay. Okay, so this kid, he's gonna need to move back a little bit. And then this one is going to be the smear frame. And then this last one is going to be like his regular position. So let's just make sure that I can see the previous one. There, and then it's got like his arm down, and then the teacher is like, why did you hit him? Okay, cool. So let's take a look at the smear frame. Stretch his mouth across. And then we want the leg. The leg is going to have like some movement lines across. Maybe his arm as well. And this. Let's turn that off so we can take a look. Maybe if I get rid of this arm, what does that look like? I think it's something to do with the head and like the eyes. So one there, one there. Let's take it this bigger one. And this mouth. Not happy with that. Just need to make sure there's like an even break in the leg. Okay, and then there's like this whole other stretch of things, right? So I'm just going to listen to it through. Okay, so I think I need some more of these. 2, 3, 4. Move that there. Okay, let's try. Oh, there. And his arms need to be sorted as well. There we go. I want to make an animated series. Nice. Yeah, that's like one of my goals as well. Is just making tutorials first and then I'll eventually get around to it. Let's have a look. Yeah, I was just making sure that it wasn't. There's something about the punch. Something about the punch that needs to be sorted. Oh, yeah, I made it. I literally just woke up. Love that, Ava. Do I use action lines when animating? So sometimes, mostly in like smears and things. I've done some action lines in Ghost Stories Part 3, where it was like the sort of like the little slashes when someone's running really fast. You know what I mean? Character design and portion for animation. So if you check out my How I Made This series, I already have a video on designing characters for animation. I am gonna do like another video on that eventually, but yeah. But I'm glad that you like my stuff. That needs, so he needs to, where is he? This boy. So I'm just going to have him crouch down a bit more in this frame because it gives a bit more anticipation. Just going to try and let's see if that works. Yeah. So need to arch the back a little bit more. There's something about the legs that I need to fix. When will we see my next short film? That's a good question. So this is the next story time. Maybe one more. So this story time is my next short film. After that, if you mean like a short film as in like glitch, I've got like some plans. There's one that was meant to be for a music video. There's another one that's actually a music video. And then one about a dream I had is like I changed it to like a short film. Probably as for short films, other than this story time, you're probably looking like next year. It's just something about that punch. It's not quite right. No. But I do need to adjust these now because they're out of time. Let's play it from here. Okay. I feel like that needs to be a 1. The position is maybe wrong. Oh, wrong one. Wrong layer. There, maybe. No. Oh, I was pressing X instead of undo. Let's do... I could literally go through this like all day and just like mess about with it. So this. Is it because there's no squash and stretch in the thing? Maybe. Right. Let's do some stretching of stuff. Oh, wrong one. We need the perspective tool. Like that. Oh, hang on. Ball pit, maybe. Let's lock those. Let's stretch him a lot. Maybe that's what's missing. That's better. That one needs to be there. Maybe his feet slightly out more. Okay. I could add like a spin to it. It might be this frame. I'm gonna redo it, this frame. So his head, I'm gonna have it just sort of like go like this. It's sort of like curved around, so he gets lifted off his feet in the first section. Let's change that body a little bit because we've got to keep proportions. That's better. Oh, I think we got it. Let's move this one to here. I think we've got it. Just check it's not, shouldn't be a 2. I think it should be that. This one. Yeah, happy with that. Mark the Animator, hello, how's it going? Hope you're enjoying your Sunday. What is the best way to learn animation? So I'd start with something small, like a bouncing ball, pendulum swing, a walk cycle, like a simple head turn, and basically do lots of tiny little animation exercises that are so short, maybe like little loops. They're pretty good to practice with, and then start to make your animations longer, more detailed, add in backgrounds, and just slowly like build on what you've done from there, because it can be very overwhelming to like immediately jump in at the deep end. No worries, Leo, it's all good. I hope work went well. Which animators do I follow? The animator that I'm really liking at the minute is Worthy Kids. They do like a lot of 2D, 3D mix, and they use Blender as well. So, Mata, how's it going? How do I make smooth animation then you keep looking back at it? Oh, do I ever make smooth animation then I keep looking back at it? So, is it still playing? Yeah, so in my latest video, I made like a smooth animation that when I look back at it, I was like, ugly, don't like it. I'll save it. Okay. And then I changed it all. But it depends, like, it depends what you mean by smooth animation. Want to learn drawing? Best way to learn drawing is to just start. Not rank. Hi, thank you so much for stopping by. Bill, how's it going? Okay, let's see, what can we do with this one? How do we end it? Do I make him throw the child? Do I have him kick the child? Let's see. Let's listen to the audio and see if we've got time for it. No, I don't think I've got enough time. So this guy, I'm gonna keep those as 3s. That's better. Do I ever get bored by this animation because it takes a hell of a lot of time? Yes. That's why I have specific shots that I work on during live stream. I don't tend to animate on this during the week unless it's for like a video that I'm doing, because I've got like other stuff like freelance work, and it's a lot of admin. I've had a lot of admin stuff to do like this week, and I've got like a lot of other projects on. So if I get bored of a shot in this and I'm like, oh, like I don't want to do any more of this, I will switch over to another shot, because there's plenty to do, and I've got like editing and stuff to do as well. So it's not too bad, but usually I've got like another project lined up that I can switch to if I get bored. Oh, Anita, thank you. Hang on. My eyes have gone so blurry. Awantika? I hope I said that right. I'm really glad that the videos helped. Yeah, thank you so much. My second monitor broke. I used to put your live streams on the second one when I went, but now I switch back maybe when I'm waiting for something to render. Oh no! Honestly, so the only monitors I have are like the main PC one and then my drawing tablet. I have looked at getting another monitor, just like put somewhere else, but I don't really want to use up more space on my desk at the moment. I have to open the window a bit more, it's getting a bit hot. PC is chugging out some heat today. Renata, hi, I hope you're doing well. I have a question. How can I have a following online? Make stuff, post it that you enjoy, and then usually you'll get a following from that. If you're not making stuff and posting it somewhere, no one's gonna know like you exist. So yeah, so I've got like Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Those are like my main ones. Just straight up, pick up by the shoulders, hover above head and throw. Do I have time for that? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm gonna turn that to none. I'm gonna have it hold till about here, and I'm going to animate it on this. I'm gonna animate it on like the teacher layer. I might just have him like throw him across. Let's turn that one off as well. He's gonna like blah 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 blah, and then his expression is gonna go like this. It's gonna, eyebrows are gonna come down and mouth is gonna close with like the teeth. Like this, and the kid is gonna go like this, maybe. Actually no, his body is gonna, the legs are gonna have to multiply. Like this. There, his leg is gonna like stretch out. Just doing it on the same layer is a bit strange, because usually I like to separate absolutely everything out that I can. So I'm gonna keep that as like a next frame. The kid is gonna go just gonna be his leg, like that way, and then the teacher is gonna be turned around. His leg is like bent, and this leg is gonna be stretched out. Just gonna, his hands are like over here. we want. This. As you can see, my lines aren't always like the neatest, but it's all good. What does that look like? That is so quick. That definitely needs like a little bit of a frame, but thank you for the suggestion. I think I'm gonna take it. I'll have these on 3s. Oh my god. Okay, so that one needs to stretch over to here. Definitely needs a frame between these two. I think I'm gonna... Actually, I need to make sure that it's like the right size. So what I'm going to do is just move this over here. There. So it needs to be... These are like his legs. Okay, the teacher is like up here. Just got to make sure that it's like positioned right. Let's turn that to a 3 in a second. Oh, Mabel, thank you so much. Yeah, I really love drawing while like someone else is doing it. It reminds me of being at uni, when we'd sit in the classroom and everyone would be working on their projects, or like in the media lab where everyone was on the PC and they'd be like looking over and watching what everyone was doing. So I work shot by shot, right? Yes, I do, Unknown. Your creative video and how I made this helped me a lot. Thanks. Oh, that's amazing, Gabrielle. I really appreciate that. I'm so glad they help. Vinny, how's it going? Katie, I'm back. Had to go. No worries, Debbie. It's all good. When I came here, the drawing was like a hug, but now I see him throwing. Yes, it's changed quite a lot. What do I use to draw? It is, yeah, it's 22.5 in the UK. So, do you mean like, what do I use to draw traditionally, or like tablet-wise? Because for my tablet, I use a 13.3 Pro Artist 13.3 Pro. Oh my god. I use a 13.3 Pro tablet from XP Pen. Yeah, it's all in the description. Okay, let's see. I completely missed that last row. I need to check it properly. I'm pretty happy otherwise with like the timing and stuff. Okay, that is a bit too quick. I'm thinking. There's something about this face that I'm not keen on. I might just keep it like this. Then this one, he needs to stand up. If I turn this to a loop, we can see how tall he is in like the first position. And that's what I want to do. So I'm just going to move his head there. I kind of want him to be in like the first pose. Like this. So what do you guys think of the throw? Is it better than just having him stand? I quite like it. Okay, so here I'm gonna have a smear. Very tiny mouth. And then I want these arms to like sweep. So this looks like a villain from Adventure Time. Yeah, so maybe like reduce the quality of the stream or refresh. Sometimes that helps. Oh, like drawing software. I really like Clip Studio Paint EX. EX because you can animate more than 24 frames in that, and like if you haven't got another animation software, that's pretty good. But it's also like amazing for drawing. They've got like so many templates and just really, really cool features. There's like a 3D modeling bit as well. But yeah, I really like Clip Studio Paint, and they do like 50% off. But most of the time, if I'm like out and about, I'll draw on my iPad. I use Procreate, and what other? Yeah, sometimes I'll just draw in TVPaint, you know? Maybe. Like this. I actually want that mouth to be there, and I'm gonna give him like one of those. turn it to none. And just have that hold. Let's see what that's like. Oh. Keep that one, have that hold a bit more. Get rid of the child in this frame. Move it along like that. I'm not sure about those last two actually. Move that along a little bit. Maybe have that down slightly. I'm just going to reset the perspective tool. And then I'm going to get rid of that. And then draw on top. Maybe 3. Have I ever made a video using Critter? None of like my full-on animations. Other than like other than my tutorials in Critter, I don't really use it because I use TVPaint. Will I ever host a multi-animator thing? Oh, I have thought about it. I don't really have anything to like use yet as like a base, but I'd like to actually. It'd be cool. Am I able to give a rough idea of how close to finish this animation is? I'm giving myself a deadline for October. Like, the animation is going to be finished October. So let's have a look. So I've got, so the green ones have finished. That one just needs like a prop. This one's going to be really annoying to do because it needs all of these characters in this one to react. This one, what is this one? Oh, that one needs character animation. That one needs a tiny, tiny bit like me popping up here. The purple ones are lip sync. These ones, these 4 are going to be so quick to do. This one is actually finished in another shot. It just needs coloring. It's really difficult to see like what the shot progress is on this because I have different files doing different things. But there should be another video showing like progress on that at some point. Let's see. Let's Let's move this down, actually. Oh no, go down. Let's play it through. Petrino, thank you so much. I'm glad that you like it. I'm using TVPaint. Camprito. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, it's basically what I learned with at uni. So I bought the program to like finish off all my animation stuff while I was there, because the amount of computers were a lot less than students on the course, and obviously it was like a shared computer room, so there was never enough room, and I was like, well, if I need to get all my stuff finished, I'm gonna have to buy the program, and I just worked at home for most of it. So I used TVPaint. Yeah, don't be rude, guys. It's all good, it's okay. But yeah, all my tech stuff, what I use and everything are in the description. And where is it? That is not quite what the background looks like, actually. I can turn these back on now, and you can see what the proper background should look like. Oh, no. Oh my god, do not. Oh, I've just moved everything up to 100%. Oh, yeah. Oh. So it's basically, it's undoing the drawings and not like everything else. Fantastic. Okay. I'm going to have to open version 2 of this and check what the layer stuff was. Opacities, because amazing. These files are so big now. Yeah, if anyone hasn't seen it, my latest video has like my process for animating 2D effects like smoke, sparks and debris, like in an explosion thing. And I also have some free PNG sequences that you can download and put into any animation program and stuff that you like. So you can check through them yourself if you're curious about effects animation. Right, let's have a look. Where was the animation? So this one, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check. So overlay 20%. That's the only thing, like you can't, in TVPaint you can't actually type in what you want. So hard light, 35, 36, 49. 35, 46, oh my gosh. That'll do. If they're not like exactly right. 49, 41, 39. 49, 41, 39. 49. What was it? 49, 41. 49. 41, 39, 41, 51, 41, 59, God, 41, 59, 49. This is, you know what? You know what? So many different layers. I'm gonna grab that one, go all the way down here, make them hold. And when they finish, I'm gonna copy and I'm gonna paste them. And then I don't have to do that. And then so that is what the background's gonna look like. Quite slagging now. There's so many layers. Panda oxel? Oh my god, I can't even say the fish one with like the little things. I'm assuming like that's what the name refers to. But welcome. BD Junior, how's it going? Okay, let's make sure that all the layers are lined up. Just gonna move this above. Yeah, okay, so next, next one is these guys' facial expressions. And then I think I'm gonna call it a day, because it's probably gonna be dinner soon. Okay, so this guy, is gonna have like a little smile. And he's going to be like super happy about punching this kid. He's going to have his eyes closed for this bit. They need to so these eyes can't be so about there. One more frame stretching. Okay, couple more. Alright, so that's his face done. Let's do smiley boy. Turn that one on. You maybe want to put like search that in YouTube. I don't do tutorials like that. Not quite sure what you mean. Like if it's like a thumbnail, it's when you've uploaded a video, it's usually on there as an option. Okay. Actually, I don't like the teeth. He needs to have like the little sweet V-shape smiley mouth instead. Okay, what else do I need to do? I need to sort out his other arm. Saving again. I do love the autosave feature because it is so helpful, but might need to change the interval because it is saving fairly often. At the minute it saves like every 15 minutes. Might move it to 20. Let's see. T-shirt needs the tie. That's the belt. The hand is going to have to come across. There we go. Okay, I think I'm done for the day. Have I ever animated a superhero? No, I don't think so. But yeah, I am done for the rough animation. Next stream, we might finish this off. We might finish off and do lining for like another shot. Thank you all so much for coming to the stream. I really, really appreciate it. Next stream, Saturday. Check out this video series if you're curious about any of the steps that I do in my animation series. And I will see you next week. Bye.